In the Panhandle, it's not hard to find the commerce and culture associated with the image of the cowboy. It's everywhere. Local artists have captured the romantic ideal of the independent spirit.
I think he's the most independent person ever was, really. He depends on himself.
And this year, cattle were herded down Polk after a long absence. Perhaps it was a nod to the past, when cattle were known to roam down Polk. Former Texas Ranger Alvin Schmidt attended this ceremony for Charles Goodnight, the first rancher, when only cowboys and Comanches lived on the land.
An old cowboy, a cattleman and everything, and he made friends with Quanah Parker. And I mean, they did their deal with a handshake on the Two Beeves Treaty. So, I mean, these are the people that made the Panhandle what it is as a cowboy.
Whenever I think of a cowboy, you always kind of think of an old, tough guy that can handle anything. But I've always this is always what I've wanted to do.
The LX Ranch has been branding cattle for more than a century, and cowboys still work the ranch, preferring the traditional techniques to the modern, mostly.
When I was growing up as a young man, I worked with and was around a lot of the old, sure enough, the old cowboys that rode every day, all day long, and worked for Mr. Bibbins and worked for Charles Goodnight.
Dave Anderson is the foreman at the ranch. He and his boys are doing the same thing cowboys have done from the beginning. But these real cowboys represent a spirit that has come to be associated with the Panhandle.
First, I found them to be one of the hardest working people in the world. But when I'd go talk to them, I'd find that they'd be very truthful, straightforward, and just tell you exactly like it is. Whatever they said, most of the time you could take it to the bank.
Well, there's still several ranches around here that still do it the cowboy way and do it all horseback. That's what I like about it, is come out of here and Dave lets you do everything horseback.
Always, what's not to love about it? It's a job I enjoy every day. There'll always be a cowboy in some way, shape, or form.
Larry Lemmons, Pronews 7.